I'd love for you to talk a little bit about how you view the role of a humanitarian organization like the RC and its position of neutrality, especially in light of this moral critique of whether anybody can be neutral in this conflict.
I think for us, neutrality is by no means an objective. We use neutrality as an instrument that enables us to be in those places where no one else can. It allows us to be the go-betweens and to be at the front lines with the trust of not only the parties to the conflict, parties being governments, being armed groups, but also of the populations within which we operate. We're living in a highly polarized environmental sphere, especially also when we're looking at the horrific conflict that is unfolding between Israel and Hamas. It's not a choice of popularity. It's not a sexy trait to have.
You're also saying it's not a moral ideal. It's a mechanism by which to operate. Got it.
And I think another thing to kind of throw in there is the principles based on which we ensure that neutrality. We ensure that we maintain our access. One principle that we adhere to very rigidly, and some would say, actually within our community, maybe overly rigidly, I've come across this criticism a lot throughout the past 15 months, is our bilateral and confidential dialogue with parties to conflicts. This means that, an integral part of our role would be to speak to everyone, because at the end of the day, if the goal and the humanitarian mission is to provide aid to those most in need, then there will be no red lines in terms of who we speak to, and that's a very pragmatic kind of principle.